Time frame, images of a generation. We grew up in a simpler time. We sang.
Say, kids, what time is it?
M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. We laughed.
Hello, boy.
I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
We cried.
President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
He's been shot. Lee Oswald has been shot.
We fought. We loved. We were attacked.
Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii by air.
Our flag was still there. Now these memories come to life on posters that can be yours today. Go to howdyboomy.com for your copies today. That's howdyboomy.com. howdyboomy.com.
Welcome to the Howdy Boomy Show. Today is Friday, April the 7th, Good Friday. But it's the most important holiday of today, something you remember, the crucifixion and the death of Christ, the redemption of man. But again, being a human being, today is also National Beer Day. And I'm going to be celebrating today, not as much as Good Friday, but I'll be celebrating National Beer Day as I do basically every day. And it's sort of amazing today. I woke up and on the front page of the newspaper there was not one story about getting Donald Trump out of humanity. Not one story criticizing Trump. Not one story asking for his demise. Not one story saying he's the worst human being on the face of the planet. Maybe because it's Good Friday. Maybe because they don't have anything. Or maybe because the Pentagon and the White House came out with a report yesterday that blamed the Trump administration for everything that went wrong in the Afghanistan pullout. So if you look further into it and see what they said, and ask the people who wrote the report and ask the generals that were there, they are going to tell you that the administration is full of crap. That it's all a lie that they are telling you. The Trump administration wanted, as the general said, troops still there. They wanted at least 2,500 troops during the withdrawal process, plus more. They had NATO troops there to secure the airport, because they knew that once the Taliban got a sense that we were leaving, they would storm it. And they said they needed troops there to ensure the safety of American citizens, the safety of our allies, which the Biden administration totally threw out the window. There was chaos there in the warehouses that they were putting these people in before they took them to the plane. There was chaos in the warehouses in Qatar and other areas where the planes were landing with these refugees. The media, soaked up with the Biden administration, is telling them, saying everything was very, very nice, everything was all orderly, where the people on the ground knew that they take people out of the warehouses and stuff them in the warehouses and put them in the Biden administration took them to warehouses that were very orderly. It was all show. They made up warehouses full of very few people so that the Biden administration could say, see, everything is orderly, while other warehouses were jammed full with people that they took out of there so the Biden administration would look good. It's all a bunch of crap. Donald Trump is responsible for all evil in the world. Donald Trump is responsible for all the shortcomings of the Biden administration. Donald Trump is responsible for the fact that the Chicago Cubs haven't won the World Series since 2016. It is just absolutely amazing that the Democratic Party never accepts blame for anything. As they said in the old adage, when there's a problem around, a Republican tries to look for a solution, a Democrat tries to look for someone to blame it on. And it's always someone else. Always someone else. They are never at fault. I saw a documentary on ExxonMobil and on the energy situation, how they are expanding cleaner energy the way that it should be done. And they found that they were drilling in Ghana And they are saying that they are going to be able to take out about 1 million barrels a day from Ghana, which has tremendous economic stimulus to that country. And the president of Ghana welcomes it, says they will be able to provide for their own country, provide education, provide all kinds of humanitarian needs. But there was one woman there who was an actress. She's been in the United States for 20 years and just returned to Ghana. She's got I think a master's degree in philosophy, naturally. And she said, no, don't drill, don't do anything. We should just ban it all and get all clean energy. So rather than the reporter ask her, what is your solution? They didn't say anything. I would have asked her, okay, we stop drilling immediately. What are you going to tell the people who are receiving help, aid, and the betterment of the country? Do you own an electric car? What is your alternative? They never ask him the questions to follow up, which is part of the problem. It's very nice to have a pie in the sky atmosphere. It's very nice to have, everything is clean in that. But what is your solution? How are you going to get there? It's just amazing that all these people are left off the hook, because that's the very, very nice thing to do right now. Oh yes, I'm all for clean energy. China gives a rat's ass about clean energy. Russia gives a rat's ass about clean energy. 90% of the world could care less about clean energy. I remember reading an article where a gentleman said 80% of the world understands two things: an empty stomach and the end of a gun. And that's what you have to deal with in the real world. Everything is not pie in the sky. There's reality. We're not going to destroy our economy because we think we're causing all the global warming. I thought years ago we were in big, big trouble because theoretically, wasn't there a big hole in the ozone layer that we did? I mean, where's that? You don't hear about the ozone layer anymore. What you hear about is the latest gambit that the liberal and woke Democrats want to do. Why? Because they've got their money in it. They're going to make money on it. Don't kid yourself. Take a look at where the Biden administration is investing their money. Personally, all of this is just one big money grab. Is there some people who are, I'm sure there are some people who are true to it. Sure, there's some people who deeply believe in it. But those people are actually trying to do something. And they are now realizing that you can't do it it's not an on-off switch. You can't do it automatically. You have to generally just get down there and transition to all your clean energy over decades. You cannot kill an economy. You cannot ruin your life because you have a pie in the sky attitude that we're killing the atmosphere and we must stop doing it immediately. Anyhow, I hope you have a great Easter holiday. I myself was caught at a very, very weak moment and at a restaurant, a banquet facility that they're going to have Easter banquets on. I'm going to play the Easter Bunny for 3 hours, so I'll be ready for the Rubber Room about 2 o'clock Easter Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. Have a tremendous Easter. God bless you, and God bless America.